Hey guys, back from another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Jetfire from the Siege War for Cybertron series. He is a Commander class. I picked him up from Big Bad Toy Store just about a week and a half ago when I got a Mega Supreme. They both came out, I think, in August. So go ahead and check them. Actually, I've seen him in the store. I've seen him I've seen him at Target, so you don't have to order them online. But like I said, if you want to, you can always secure it easier that way. But let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Alright, and for the packaging now, like I said, it's the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron trilogy. This guy came out in August, along with the Mega Supreme. I don't know if they came out in the same exact day. I think they're pretty close as far as whenever their release was. And you got Jetfire right here along the side, then just your normal standard Transformers up the side. Flip it over here, and like I did state, it is a Commander class, and just like the Mega Supreme, which I don't think I've had a Titan class, I believe this is my first Commander class I've ever had. And on the other side, you got your standard Siege War for Cybertron packaging, and top is nothing special. And for the back, and there you go, you got Jetfire with all his combat ready equipment on. Then that's just him standard. Here's just a list of some of his weapons and blast gummy stuff that comes with him. And then down here you got a picture of him in jet mode. So that's it for the packaging. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. And there you have it. There is Jetfire. And yeah, took these guys and put them in his little blasters here. These are just some of the little gummies that what they call the blast that come out, I think, with like the similar to like the Blast Master stuff. There was a bunch of them in the, or what they call the Fire Blast, I think is what they're called. There's a bunch of them that came with the Mega Supreme as well. And yeah, he's a really cool looking character. He comes with a lot of equipment. This is his combat ready mode. He's got a little shield on. Yeah, he's got his little face mask or shield. You can kind of see, take that off. It actually stows down here in this. Let's see if we can get this thing open without taking it off. There we go. It actually stows in here for when you're not using it, but I don't think that I can. Anyways, I don't know if you can put it on there. We'll try when I actually start taking them apart. But yeah, he comes with a lot of cool stuff. He's got some, he's heavily equipped. Some blasters over here. Which is kind of funny because I just always remember Jetfire from G1 just being like such a pansy, which I guess back then he wasn't Jetfire, he was Skyfire. But nevertheless, this version of him is awesome, and he has, like I said, he's very heavily equipped, a lot of weapons ready for action. So they did a really good job with him, I believe. The backside of him, but I could have sworn I remember seeing at some when they were presenting him, as far as like when he was coming out, and maybe it was a different line, but I thought it was the Siege line, that they had it to where his Decepticon, this would switch over to from Autobot to Decepticon. Because if you remember, like the first episode, I think it was when he came in G1, he got the Megatron turned him into a Decepticon until he realized that they were bad, and then he kind of came back to the Autobots. But I thought they had something to where you could switch that over when I saw them being presented at first. And when I take this off, you'll see that I don't think that it's there. I could be wrong, but we'll see. But let's go ahead and we'll just put him on the spinner. There he is. You can get a pretty good look at him. He's got all his weapons, and he's ready to go. He also has really good articulation, which we will go into. which makes him have a lot of posable options. But I think that's enough. We'll go ahead and before we get too far into things, we will just scale him with a couple other guys. So here is Jetfire. I wonder how many times during this video I'm actually going to call him Skyfire. And that's with Leader Class Ultra Magnus, Voyager Class Optimus Prime, and then we'll compare him with a Titan Class Omega Supreme. So that just kind of shows how he scales with everyone: Omega, Jetfire, Ultra Magnus, and Optimus. So it's a pretty cool lineup right there. But that's that. Let's get everyone out of here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all his blasters off, and we'll get a look at him without everything on. You know, all these things come off, and we'll see what he looks like pretty much buck naked. And this thing comes off. This is his, what, I guess I think they classified it as what, combat ready mode. And oh, I forgot to try it, sorry. But anyways, on his front shielding here, this pops up and his little shield or mask or whatever, whoa, goes in there. And yeah, I popped that off, sorry. Okay, so you just have it like this, and see when you slide on his chest, I was trying to put this on his chest at first, and I couldn't get it on. I think it's just because this thing was protruding, and I couldn't get it on with that on there. So I don't think that it goes on, that it stays there while it's on his chest. I think it's supposed to be meant to be worn. I'm sorry, but yeah, it just kind of stows in there, maybe for when you're not using it. But let's go ahead and check them out after I fix them. But there he is, without anything on. And there we go, now that he's fixed. And yeah, that's his non-combat ready mode, which looks a little bit more like what I remember him as. And very cool character. So you can go ahead and get a look at his woof, woof. His face and his hands are pretty cool, because let me get up here and show you, which I haven't seen one like this before. When he shoot, sorry, but his hand like opens and closes, which I thought was really cool. When it opens and closes, this little spot where you can put his gun goes away or comes back. So very cool. But aside from that, he just has really good articulation as far as his arms spin all the way around and go in and out really good. You can spin his legs all the way around. Oh, no, you can't. Sorry, just lying. Looks like you get stuck right about there. But you can spin them as much as you would probably want to spin them for posing. His feet obviously come up and down. His head can nod and go around, so that's cool. And his arms go up. So he's got, he moves really good. Very functional guy he is. So that's, yeah, this is where I think it would be. I could have sworn maybe it is there. Do I not see it? Yeah, I may. Kind of almost looks like it does flip over. I may actually, at the end of the video, I may get a knife and see if I can pry this open. But that's what I thought. I thought that it switched over to a Decepticon symbol, but I will see, and I will get back with you at the end. But let's go ahead and get into his transformation. I think it's like a 36-step transformation, so let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, and like I said, 36-step transformation, so it's a little bit more involved than the old what's his name, old Omega Supreme. But let's get into it. So first thing, you kind of just flip his wings up, then this flips down. Same thing over here. Flip that wing up, that goes down, and that goes out. And at that point in time, you can close that up there and pull those down, pull that down. And I think that's that as far as that goes. And then you can kind of spread his legs and get into, open that panel up, and just kind of folds back around, and there's like a little peg here, and it fits into this hole, and here we go. That's it for that side. Let's go ahead and do it on the other one. So let's get this. Oh, sorry. Alright, he's over, and he's been pegged. So now at that point you can kind of just slide his legs up like so. These will end up just folding in, and at that point we can start, okay, we can get this up. This is probably the part to where I think is the most, it's not really that difficult, but you pick these panels up and then pull out the head of the jet, and his head kind of goes up inside of here, as you can see. So you go up like that, and you can fold out his nose of the plane. Get these guys up because you're going to need some room down here, maneuver and stuff. This is kind of the, say, the most difficult part. But you open this up, and then you kind of fold in his hands like so, and that can go like that. Same over here. You do what? What do we do? What do we even do? There we go. Yeah, sorry, we popped that up, pull this out, and there we go. Close that hand, buddy. Close that hand. And pretty much just like that. And next, we start going, moving this in, move that in. And this is where it gets a little bit difficult, is you want to get these pegs on there, which take some, oh, actually it wasn't that bad. Then flip this tab down, get it out the way. Same thing over here, we'll flip that tab down and try to squish this guy in here as well. Doesn't wanna go down. There we go. I think I got him. Adjusted. Okay. Oh, I need to flip that down. It's in the way. Ah, shoot. There we go. Now that should work. All right. So, like I said, that's the most difficult part, is getting those guys in. Once you do, I think they set about like that. And then you got some landing gear here that flips. Ah, there we go. So when this thing comes down, these things come down and kind of like around. And there's some tabs in here that they go. And there's another tab in there that goes. And there we go. Oh, that's because this side is not on. Alright, so same thing, we'll come over here and get that guy on. Or you're not wanting to go on. Oh, no. Alright, so for the most part, there we go. Alright, so that's about, I think that's about it. You got some more landing gear, I think, down here that we can pull. And do these go out or not? I don't know what these guys even do right here, these tabs. But then you can flip this up and this up. Oh yeah, and these should actually plug into his back right here. There we go. Oof, and that is it. 36-step transformation on the fly. Boy, that was rough. So that's it, I think. Oh, jeez. I just popped that sucker right out. All right. So that's him, like I said, underneath. You can kind of see how he all fits together. Landing gear, I got his arms, that's underneath. You can pull that down. And some more landing gear. And then on the top, and I don't think I missed anything, but let's get him back on that. And that's him. Let's go ahead and put him on the table if we can. He won't fit on there, actually. No, we ain't gonna do that. He's not gonna fit on the spinner. He is not gonna fit. Sorry. But yeah, these things right here, I think, don't really fit in as nice as I'd like. They're kind of, they like to pop in and out, so they just don't. They don't fit as securely as I'd like. But hey, what do you gotta have something to complain about, right? But we can also take these Mr. Gummies and put them together like so. And put them coming out the back here. I'm pretty sure I got his wings all crooked as heck. And these don't want to go in. There we go. Just need a little bit of more extra elbow grease. That one, no, that one doesn't want to go in over there. All right, there we go. Had to convince Mr. Old Jetfire that these things were going to go in his backside. So that's what I mean. They do serve a purpose, I guess. They add some extra coolness to the overall look of them. But he's pretty cool. I am definitely digging Mr. Jetfire. And if you want to see him next to some, for comparison, we can match up a bunch of strippers. I mean, strikers, rather seekers. And that's a bunch of Decepticons, old flying with old Jetfire. just to make him a little bit uncomfortable. So that is it, guys, as far as this video. So hope you guys appreciated it and liked it. And I should be back. Next one will more than likely be the Skywarp one that we'll be checking out. The Amazon exclusive. Where's he at? Let me grab him real quick. Yeah, I should be back with this guy, the Amazon exclusive Skywarp one. What's it? Phantom Squadron. I should be back with him sometime this week. So stand by for that. And see you guys in the next video. Later.